Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sandra. I am a Nigerian YouTuber based in Oka, Anambra State. If you're seeing my face for the first time, you have not missed so much. We just have a few videos down there that you may need to watch after watching this one. So, to all my new subscribers, you guys are welcome to this channel. I love you guys. To all my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always coming back to watch me. To those that have not subscribed, please do me a favor by clicking the red button as you continue watching the video. So guys, today a lot has just been going on. I've just been thinking of what to bring to the channel and all that. So I just remember this story. Something that happened sometime when we were still in Lagos, when my husband was still alive. So I just said, let me share the story with you guys because I know that you guys are going to love the story and it's also informative. So I just said, let me share it here with you guys now. So guys, okay, this is how the story is. The story is about Samuel. It has to do with Sammy. Yes, that's my last baby. So then Sammy was just 5 months old. He was just 5 months old, and we went to the market, myself and my husband, because the baby was still small. I cannot carry the baby, and then I don't drive. So he drove me to the market, and then he parked inside the market. If you know Aboju Market very well, Aboju Market in Festac, that's a opposite 22 road. Yes, Aboju Market, Abi 21 road, something like that. I don't remember anymore, but I know it's Aboju Market. And then there is a road that passes inside the market, that when you follow the road you now go to the express. So he parked inside the market, and then I was buying things. So when I was buying things, I started having misunderstanding with the man that is selling meat. You know, now I was trying to tell the man that I priced the meat. See me, see wahala. He told me the price. Me, I priced the meat. He started insulting me. So me, I insulted him back. So my husband now saw that I was arguing with man. He now left. Sammy was at the back seat. He was inside baby carrier at the back seat. So he now saw that I was arguing with the man. He now came out and then left the baby, locked the car. But Sammy was still sleeping inside the carrier. And then he came down to where I was standing, and he was like, what is going on? So we are now talking and talking and talking, and all of a sudden I don't just know what happened. My husband just turned back and saw that someone already opened the door and then brought out Sammy. He was like, hey, 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 and he now rushed the guy. So he took the baby from the guy. The guy started running. He took the baby from the guy, and he was punching him and hitting him using all these stool that people put a pepper tray on top of it. He was hitting the guy with everything he could lay his hands on. So immediately he started hitting the guy. I noticed that because I already came to take the baby from him. So I noticed that two other young guys started running. They were running towards the express. If you know Aboju Market very well, the road is just like this. This one goes to the express, and this one to the inside Festac. You understand? So, and then when the whole thing was happening, I noticed that these two guys started running towards the express. They were running, and that guy that my husband was hitting, he was looking at them. So I was like, his gang members. I started shouting, and people started running after those ones. So they started shooting in the air. This thing I'm telling you happened 2014 May. I gave birth to Sammy 2013 December, and then this thing happened in May 2014. They started shooting in the air, and people were running helter skelter, everybody, the whole market. But one thing I loved so much was that my husband held on to that particular guy. He held on to the guy, and until people now started coming to help him, and those other ones that shot into the air, you know, now they shot into the air and people ran away and they could not get them. They ran away and they left the other guy behind. My husband was holding that one tight. So the gunshot now alerted the policemen, and they now came down to Aboju, and They picked up the guy. Even before they came to pick up the guy, my husband already injured him and people were already questioning him. Who are those people running? He said they are his gang members. And okay, now what do you want to do with this baby? Like, people were already questioning him, and then police now came to rescue him. So the meat I did not buy. My God, I was just like, I was just so confused. I was just like, is this how I would have lost my son? Like, to a different person, as in Emilia Mambucham, because it's, I don't know what they are going to do with him. I was thinking about it. I was already in tears. I was already crying. I was shouting Jesus. I was holding Sammy. The innocent Sammy did not even know what was going on. He was just still sleeping. You can imagine that, guys. He was still sleeping. He was too innocent. I would look at his face like this and I would start crying. I would be like, God, is this how this life is? So the confusing part of it is that I don't know how that guy managed to open the car. Yes, at that point I was confused. A lot of things was coming into my head. I was like, how did this guy manage to open this car? And he was bringing out this baby. People did not stop him. Although I don't know, people around, they didn't know that he didn't come. He's not the owner of the baby. You know, now somebody that confidently came to your car and opened the car and then was bringing out the baby. So when the police now took the guy to the station that day, we all went there. They said I should give statement. I gave statement. My husband gave statement, and then the guy also gave statement. And then they took the guy inside the cell and now said we should come back the next day for investigation, something like that. So the next day we went to the station. You guys, you see this life, I don't know what this life is turning into. Some people have, okay, how will I put it? Some people are now, which word do I use now? Some people have sold their soul to the devil. Let me not be too mean. But if I can find anything, any other thing to say that would be worse than what I just said, like, some people have sold their soul to the devil, to the level that for money they can do anything. For money, they can do anything at all. When they started questioning the guy, they brought him out and they asked him how he managed to know that there's a baby inside. Do you know what this guy said? He said he followed us from the fuel station, MRS fuel station at OMUGWO, that they followed us with bike, as in bike, from that place down to Abuja. Can you see, like, sometimes when they say if God opens your eyes and you see the arrows that you are dodging as your head moves, sometimes you see that particular proverb is very true. When you are moving, you don't know, your heads are moving and you can't even see, you can't even imagine the arrows you're dodging. You can't even imagine the battle going on behind you or even ahead of you. Like, that thing was so, oh my God, it was so, I don't know how to put it. A lot of things came into my mind. I was just like, so I was on my own, going my way, and somebody was following me just to come and take my child. As in, just to come and take Sammy. As plumpy as Sammy was when he was little, like as cute and sweet as Sammy was, I was just like, God. So they were questioning him. He said yes, he followed us all the way from, they followed us, like, because they were three, two ran away and they caught that one. That they followed us all the way from that place and all that. They followed us down to the market and they watched us. My husband parked and they saw, they were able, the guy told me that he was monitoring me when I went to buy, as in give somebody wrapper, because there was this wrapper I bought. Later when I got home, I noticed it was not good enough. There's this woman that sells wrapper inside Abuja market. Her name is Lolo. So I went to return the wrapper to Lolo. So, and then I didn't know that this guy was monitoring me. He was busy monitoring me. They just mounted themselves and they were all monitoring us, all our movements, just to take away my son, just to take away Sammy. And for no survivor more, God forbid evil. God forbid evil. God forbid evil, guys. God forbid evil. God forbid evil. We can never bury any of our children. None of our children will as in will go missing. We can never we will never look for any of our children. He was monitoring me, looking for any available opportunity to pick up my child. Until then, until when my husband came down from the car. And he locked the car. So they asked him, how come you opened the car? How were you able to open? He said they have master key, that they can open any car of their choice, unless if the car has security. I was like, wow. Enwekwuru master key eji akpọpe car, unless the car with the security. Hey, God, I was just looking. I was in tears. The police people were like, madam, stop crying. You have been crying. You have your child. You have your child. Stop crying. Do you know that the next day when I was going to the police station, I didn't go with Sammy. I hapụrụ m nwa m n'ụlọ because I was scared. And that was the last time I went out with Sammy until my husband died and we came back down to the east. I don't go out with him again. No. I don't go out with him. Chiamaka was there to help me take care of him. I stopped going out with him. Man, that was the worst experience of my life. If you are questioning the guy, he was saying a lot of things, and that's the business he does. They do it and they sell the child to somebody. Oh my goodness. They will take a baby, an innocent child, a baby that does not know anything, that have never offended you. You will take the child and you now sell to other people, and you don't know what they want to do with the baby. That is the most, the worst part of it. You don't know what they want to do with the child. You have the mind, carry innocent baby and sell him. Right before me, they were interrogating him. Then I asked him, how much do you sell one child? He was like, that sometimes they sell 25,000. You can imagine far back 2014. You sell one generation. Because Sammy is a boy. If he grows up, he's definitely going to get married, and he will have his own generation. So you sell one generation for 25,000. But you cannot go and walk. Let me not say what I'm not supposed to say, because I'm just here to share a story about how my son almost got kidnapped. Because anytime I'm telling this story, I begin to feel bad. I begin to feel somehow. The guy sells children for 25,000. 25,000 naira cannot last you for up to 1 month. It will not last you for 1 month. So why kill a soul for 25,000? Because you are how do I put it? I will not blame the people that sent him to go and collect the people's baby. I will blame him, because when they send you, if you had said no, they won't force you. If you refuse to go into it, they will not force you. Nobody is going to force you. But you actually accepted and you took it up as a job. All you do is you go around looking for opportunity to steal people's children, and then you sell them for 25,000. What did you stand to gain? Where is your conscience? Have you sold your soul to the devil finally? Honestly, whenever I'm telling this story, I feel hot. I'm sweating already, because I can't imagine it. I can't imagine somebody stealing a child and then selling the baby for 25,000 naira. Just like that. And your spirit will not judge you. You won't even think about, okay, what are they going to do with this baby? Are they going to kill this baby? Are they going to sell the baby parts? Are they going to, are they going to use the baby for ritual? Are they going to use the baby for sacrifice? All these things did not come into your mind. You did not think about it, and you call yourself a human being. You are not a human being. You are just a beast. You are just a beast. You are just a beast. Imagine if, okay, let's just imagine this now. Okay, let me round up the story now. After interrogating the guy and all that, the police people now said we should just go, that they will take it off from there and all that. So from time to time, they actually invited us, because they later arrested those other 2 people. Young boys. None of them was up to 30 years old. Youths. Young, talented, vibrant young men. As in, when they go 30 years, they were still very young. They were, their bones are still very strong. They can actually walk. So like the thing got me confusing and all that. They kept inviting us from time to time to come and talk, to come and talk about it. You know now, once in a while they will call and they say we should report to the station. Then they should I should come and say one or two things, and even in court. So at a stage, I just told my husband, let's just hand over everything to the police and then forget about it. Whatever they do, I mean, let it be their own, whatever. By the end of the day, I got information that the guys were actually jailed, and they were jailed, and that is just the end of the story. So I don't know how people feel when they involve in crime. Okay, fine. Let me not use that word. I don't know if people don't have two as in echiche na abụ amara m etu m ga-esi su ya n'oyibo mmadụ adịghị eche echiche oche iru oche azụ. Like this thing I'm about to do now, what is the implication of this thing I'm about to do? I don't know if you guys understand me. So I managed to put myself together. Then the shock was too much. The shock of losing that innocent child was too heavy on me. Do you know that the thing made me anywhere I see a child moving that and the baby is not close to the mother, if I can get see way holla, if you see the way I go holla, I will holla and start looking for the mother. I'll make sure that I hand over that baby to the mother before I even continue whatever I'm doing, or maybe continue my journey. So like, because sometimes you don't know who is who again. I don't just know who is who again. That time I hardly trust people. Like there's a way you look at me and I'll be like, again, what is it? So I'll just, the thing had negative, okay, let me say, it gave me negative mindset. Oh my God, it gave me negative, how do I put it? I became too conscious of who is around me, what is happening around me at every point in time. Even in the church, people will be like, ah, your baby is beautiful. I'll say, thank you. Honestly, I was scared. Even Sammy, I was scared of every other thing happening around me. So guys, I just say let me share the story so that you guys will get to learn from the story. Like when you're leaving your child, maybe in your car, just to pick something, maybe inside the supermarket or something, please make sure that there is somebody there. Even when you are like sometimes some of the people I usually see that get maybe they forget the fact that their babies around them are all these market women. You see a child, especially when they are crawling, before you know move go, the baby will just leave that place and start crawling to another place. Do you understand? And sometimes you see people saying, you know, now they'll bring back the baby back to the mother. Stuff like that. So whoever that is watching this video, I want you to be conscious of where your child is at every point in time. A lot has been going on. This thing I'm telling you happened far back to 2014. So imagine now, I mean, they must have devised several other good smart means of doing this, because you can't tell me, as in, I still have this feeling that there are still people still doing this. Because of my experience, I still have that feeling that there are people that are still doing this. Even on social media, you see people that sometimes you see that they are selling children. What are you selling children for? And in the era of slave trade, what are you selling them for? You don't know what they are going to do with the baby. Like, this is just too sad. This is just too, as in, not too mean. I don't just want to cry, because this thing is, as in, the thing is just too joker. Innocent child. Okay, look at it now. The funny thing is that the because now I'll be looking at it that there's a difference that you are looking at somebody and the person died. Maybe you gave birth and your baby died. Imagine how painful on Adi. You are looking at the child, how the baby died. Okay, now think about it when you don't know how this person died, how this child died. Think about the pain. Like, think about, just whoever that, if you're watching this video right now, just think about it. Imagine when you a child is stolen and maybe they have to kill the child for sacrifice. Okay, now they will be cutting the child and the baby. Okay, the baby will still, as in, will be crying now because they will kill the child alive or something. I don't know. The thing is just too, as in, whenever I think about it, it gives me this, as in the thing on our missy. So I don't even like talking about it. I don't like talking about it. It was recently that I shared it with someone, and I was like, I was already feeling bad. So I say, okay, this would be a good story for me to share with you guys, and also get to show you guys Sammy now. Okay, some of you already know him in my previous videos, but I need to show you the child that the devil wanted to use those demon, those uncircumcised demon to destroy his future. Let me call Sammy. Samuel, come over here. You guys see, na-enwekwensu chọrọ ịnalụ m. Na-enwekwensu chọrọ ịnalụ m. Just take a look at, turn around, let them see you. Let them see how you have grown. How old are you?
6 years.
You are 6 years old now. The story I'm telling is about you. When you grow up, I will tell you the story. What happened when you were 5 months old. So when you grow up, I'm going to tell you the story. Yeah? Don't go out, don't leave mommy, don't go out. Like anytime I'm not home, or maybe anytime we go to somewhere, don't leave me and go. Before you get anywhere, tell me here. You know I love you. You guys take a look at the cute, handsome guy that the devil wanted to destroy his future. As in, you know what I mean by ekakopu? Like unripe fruit now, you just go and pluck it. You know now it's not ripe. It's definitely not too good to pluck fruits when they are not ripe. So I just want to share this story and encourage mothers, please. I know it's not easy, especially people that have a lot of children. Mine, I was blaming it upon myself. I was like, why did I not carry Sammy? That was what I was thinking. You see, ebubu mo na motor carrier. Nkari welu nwa mti na azu, na nkwo nwa m nazu. As in emeli ihe akali ebubu m n'ụwa. Because a lot of things were coming into my head. As in, I was blaming myself. At a stage, I was like, why did I even insult that meat man? Why did I insult back? Because if I didn't argue with the man, I don't think my husband would have left the baby inside the car to come out. So the thing, as in, I was already blaming myself. They didn't kill my baby, but I was already imagining, like, oh my goodness. I put myself in the shoes of those that lost their children at a very tender age. This is just too painful. I didn't lose mine. There was an attempt for him to be kidnapped, but then they did not succeed. So what about those that actually lost their children in this kind of a thing? What about those that actually maybe their children died when they were tender? I can imagine the pain. Odiro easy is not just easy at all. So I just want to use this opportunity to encourage mothers. Please do not let your child go off your side. Please, it's not easy, but let's just try and always look after our babies. Be mindful and of people around us, especially when we have our children there, because kids, they cannot talk, they cannot defend themselves. We are the people that will defend them. So a lot of things are happening. I just don't want to go into details. In fact, I just have to cut the story short so that I won't take so much of you guys' time. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this story, and if you enjoyed the story, please do not forget to like, comment, share, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for always coming here to watch me. All my returning subscribers, I love you all. Thank you for always tuning in, and to all my new subscribers, please, you are welcomed. Thank you so much for coming into my life. Then to those that have not subscribed, I still dey beg. I don't know wetin I do. I beg, subscribe. Biko, I'm begging, please. Subscribe to my channel. So, what do you have to say, Sammy? You don't have anything to say?
Thank you.
Thank you. He said thank you. So, bye guys. Say bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. See you in my next video.